All right.
Let's get it started.
All
And
right. Band
uh,
predictions.
um,
Jax.
Jax, Akali, maybe a Blitzcrank, Morgana, yeah,
I bet Braum gets banned.
probably Kassadin and Braum, yeah. I don't. I've stopped banning Kassadin. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I don't either. Just play someone who is playing AD mid and destroy him.
hmm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like even he's that big of a problem anymore.
Yeah, that ult. His mana cost is too high.
Oh yeah, with 20 seconds now,
Yeah.
that's insane. So yeah, Morgana, Tristana, and Yasuo so far. That's fine. I hate I hate dealing with
There it
Tristana in the
is.
bottom lane. Yeah, Jax. Because any sort of aggression you try to put onto her, she'll just jump away.
Yeah. I like playing as her.
hmm That's fair enough.
And I like having a Leona when I play as her.
hmm
But there are a few champions who do pretty well against her, like Draven, I think does, because he can out trade her.
hmm
Really. But no one plays Draven anymore.
Like I keep meaning to start playing Draven again, but then I realize, okay, I gotta learn his axes all over that.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's like if you, oh my goodness, if you catch his axes in a team fight, it's like,
Yeah, but I mean that's like the whole thing, and most of his power comes from actually being able to catch your axe.
yeah. I played against a Draven a while ago, and I think I was Ash,
hmm
so I just wanted to farm. I didn't want to try and trade with him, and he just farmed too. We both had like 120 farm at 15 minutes,
hmm
and then because it was like it was like free farming pretty much, and then he got a kill, and he had an Infinity Edge, and I was like, what? Or he had an Infinity Edge and boots and like a Vamp Scepter or something ridiculous. I don't remember. It was ridiculous.
hmm Did we have Nar open last week?
Yeah,
Huh. We didn't see him. I think he got banned in all the games though.
yeah. I don't think we saw him.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, like
Um,
seeing Nar in the jungle is actually pretty nice.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean his early clear is not that great, but you get like Feral Flare and like I don't know, I've seen people do like Blade of the Ruined King on him
uh-huh.
and he can just destroy.
That Volibear
Volibear ban, yeah.
ban.
Someone's gotten destroyed by Volibear or
Yeah,
it's not fun.
he's pretty potent.
Oh
I
yeah.
think at this stage, pretty potent, or especially early. Like
Mhm.
once he hits 6, it's like holy cow. All right. I like the Annie pick early because they don't know if it's going to be mid or support.
Um I just forgot to turn on the blinders. But
But so it could go anyway,
true.
and they could be trading. Little cheaters.
Yeah. Like, if you wanted to play any support, I wouldn't pick her until you know what you're going to be facing in the bottom lane. Because if the other team has any sort of range in the current meta, it just does not favor Annie as support anymore. It has to be against, like, you know, someone that has to get all up in your grill. Like Leona's, yeah, and
Yeah.
maybe the Vayne or something like
Yep.
that.
Exactly. Annie's a really strong counter to Leona and a really strong counter to Vayne. Yeah, Annie's so good against Vayne.
I like playing Lulu against Vayne too.
Just make her a little bunny.
Yeah, well, you can use the help picks to for her to counter her ult. because you can reveal her for the whole duration.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Okay, so we have Ezreal and Thresh locked in for the last picks for blue team, and Vayne being locked in.
Vayne Leona is pretty interesting. It can work.
Mm-hmm.
Leona, you're just going to have to play more. Like, because Leona can be like a huge burst all in,
Mm-hmm.
but she can also play some babysit, like just stun people off of her AD. And that's kind of good for Vayne because she needs to be defended early, and then
Yeah.
once she gets that spike, like with a Bork, you guys can try and all in.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, it's just those few first 5 or 6 levels that are definitely not very fun for Vayne.
yeah,
Okay, so everyone's locked in.
do you want to do the T-Force plug?
I will do that. Yeah, sure. So this is the Bronze Boot Camp. It's sponsored in part by the no. That's sorry. Jumped into PBS talk here. No, we're doing this as part of the Trinity Force podcast network. If you want to check them out, go to www.trinityforcepodcast.com. You can check out the proper podcast there, as well as the LCS Rundown and the Oz LOL podcast. All great podcasts for League of Legends players. In addition, you can find all of the information there for Bronze Boot Camp, as well as all the other battle arenas. If you're in NA, EU, even Oceania, they have bronze. They have boot. No, they have battle arenas there that are going on all throughout the week. So, yeah, laugh at my mistakes and check that stuff out.
Yeah, this definitely one of the things that's helped me learn. One of the resources that's helped me learn the most about League is the T-Force podcast.
Yeah, oh, I forgot. They also have the Journey to Level 30 right now. They're doing those before the proper podcast, I think. Yeah. So it's a good place to learn, if you're on your way to 30 or even if you're just looking to master some of the fundamental aspects about the game. So we see it's going to be Nidalee in the top lane against Cho'Gath.
Nidalee versus Cho'Gath.
I mean, if Cho'Gath's able to get his Roa fairly early on, I think he's not going to lose lane anyways. And he should be able to shove pretty effectively. Plus his roaming with teleport is going to be more effective than Nidalee. Could be anyways.
Yeah. Nidalee's a huge bully in lane, but if you can just survive the lane and not get beat really bad, Cho'Gath is going to outscale her.
Yeah. I usually
It's
don't.
a pretty. Go ahead.
I usually don't see it, but I really think like attack speed Cho'Gath is pretty fun to play.
It is fun to play. I don't think it's optimal.
No,
but
I
it's
mean, yeah,
really fun.
Yeah,
It's so fun. I used to do it. Like I wouldn't play AP, and then I was convinced eventually that it's better to do AP. I would do AP attack speed, and I was like, well, I just need to be AP and tank. It's better. It was better for the team because he has a hard time sticking to people in some cases.
Yeah.
He can get kited. If the team, it depends on the team comps.
Yeah, definitely. Do you remember what you were trying to say before I cut you off?
I think it's a pretty even lane. Cho'Gath versus Nidalee. I think that's what I was going to say.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Nidalee's going to bully him early. Cho'Gath's going to outscale if he doesn't fall really far behind.
Yep. So we see blue team is slightly edging out purple team here for skin war.
Yeah.
They win by 1.
4-3.
And a Goth Annie to boot.
And what?
A Goth Annie to boot.
Goth Annie.
I mean, that used to be one of the more, like, special skins anyway.
Yeah. Those tears are crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Annie has some of the best skins in the game.
She does have some really cool ones. I have the frosted one. I didn't get so lucky with, like, the random ones. To get, like, there's Annie in Wonderland. There's, almost prom... No, there's Prom Queen Annie.
Yeah.
There's, Reverse Annie.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. Isn't there another one that's pretty cool?
Frankentibbers.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're about to be in. I hear the music.
I don't get it with Spectator. It's been doing that recently.
Yeah.
And it seems like every time it'll do that where the music starts and then it'll crash and then I have to reopen it.
Report Thresh, no skin.
Yep.
One sec.
Yeah. Well, I mean, since Thresh doesn't have a skin, they're now Team Foreskin. I'm sorry, I always have to make that joke, no matter what. So, just gonna reorder everybody in here.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Alright, any weird things coming out? Vayne opting into, not getting a Doran's.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I like the Dorans because of the health.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I like it if you know you're going to be aggressive, but I mean, the extra health potions definitely give you more sustain in lane for that before you go back that first time.
My only fear would be that if Thresh gets a hook, she could be bursted down like 100 to 0.
Yeah. That'd definitely be a
Minions
concern.
have spawned.
Yeah. We'll see how it works out for her, but
We got 3 guys just waiting in the blue brush right now. It wouldn't hurt to like, put a guy out near the river, but I mean they already have it warded, so
yeah.
unless they sneak around from the tri-brush side.
Cho'Gath also making a good decision to go Doran since he's against someone who's going to be harassing him with auto attacks.
Yeah. Did Lee Sin get much? I didn't see if Lee Sin really got a leash for that one. He went pretty low.
Ezreal gave him some of one.
Annie doing a good job of like using her auto attack harass and using her range to definitely harass down Fizz. Interesting that she went for boots at the start though.
Yeah, I would have liked to see like a ring.
Mm-hmm.
She has a huge advantage and she needs to be pressing it more, I think. She's hanging really, she's playing scared, she's got a level and she's got range.
Mm-hmm. But she's already at the lane pretty shoved right now. And
Yeah.
we're nearing that point where junglers are going to be looking for their first gank, so she should be a little she should be pretty careful.
Probably put down a warding a ward.
Yeah.
Use her warding totem.
Yeah, once it hits about 3 minutes, you want to put down a ward in the brush. Yeah, especially in mid lane, you put down a ward in one of the brush, and then you want to lean towards that side because you know you'll be safe from there.
Yeah. Lee Sin doing a few more camps.
Vi in the mid lane here looking to get her first gank off. Yeah, but oh, and he does have her stun available.
Yeah, she tried to stun Fizz, but he went onto his pole, so she didn't lose it. If your stun doesn't hit, I mean, if like you use a Q and it gets dodged out like that by Fizz's, you keep the stun.
Yep. But looking to go down bottom here to get a gank. Leona's got to use her Zenith Blade right now. No. Used it way too late there. You should be using the Zenith Blade to help Vi with her engage. We're actually landing the hook though onto Leona, but she flashes out and that's going to be a flash down. Vayne almost getting... Oh, wow. The burn could have been enough? No. That was really close. Lee Sin now coming down bottom. I don't think he knows if he wants this or not. Yeah. Oh, in mid lane, Fizz going down with the ignite on Annie.
So in that bottom fight, couple things. One, Blue was pushed up all the way and had no wards. Use your trinkets if you don't have a regular ward, which you should start with a regular ward. And then secondly, Thresh, Leona has on her her Zenith Blade, it has a little bit of delay before she drags, so it's pretty easy to just flay her off. Nice kill there by Lee Sin.
Yeah.
What were you laughing?
Oh, just the Lee Sin.
That Lee Sin kill.
Oh, so you can use your middle mouse button to slowly drag. That's good. Alright, thanks, Adam.
Annie's really low, and she's staying. This should be able to jump. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I thought she would have went back after she got her kill in there.
Yeah, she definitely should have gone back there.
So you see, like, Cho'Gath just has really good sustain, just being in lane. And that's why it makes it hard for Nidalee. Although,
Yeah.
Nidalee is doing a pretty good job to conserve her mana.
Yeah, if I'm Cho'Gath, I would leave on my Vorpal spikes. Or whatever, the E.
Yeah, Nidalee's pushing it a little bit too far.
He seems to have it turned off for some reason.
Mm-hmm. So Annie goes back, picks up Catalyst first off. Lee Sin lands the Q, but I don't think, yeah, it's gonna back off from there.
Good decision. When the Q lands, sometimes you just don't go.
Yep, sometimes it's better just let it go. Let's see, yeah.
There it is. Vorpal spikes back on.
Oh, Ezreal. Ezreal's my hero.
The ward?
Yeah, it goes back and picks up wards.
Good man.
Yep. Even as an AD carry, I mean, that just... For the gold you're paying, it does a lot.
Absolutely. Ooh. Fizz has to flash away. That was a lot of damage coming out from Annie. That's what she does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the level 6 burst once you get Tibbers. It starts to get pretty scary. By just going in the wrong way there.
Taking a lot of damage there.
Yep. Looking CS is pretty even across the board. No big discrepancies. I would have thought bigger lead over Fizz.
Yeah. I'm surprised Cho is ahead of Nid.
Mm-hmm.
And Vayne ahead of Ezreal, but they're not a big difference on either one. I'm checking out some builds. Everything looks
Fizz
pretty
going
normal.
in, Annie gets her stun off. He's gonna keep trying to go in on this. Shark finally comes down again, and that is gonna be a kill for Fizz.
That was a surprisingly late ult.
Yeah. Most of the
Thought you
time
didn't
people
have it.
will lead off with that. Q lands on Lee Sin. He goes in and gets the Dragon's Rage kick.
Nice. This Lee Sin's just cleaning things up. He's 3-0 right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just been coming in a little too late to actually help anybody.
Yeah, he's just picking
Except
up the
himself,
kills.
yeah.
At least you got a assist for that.
Oh, hook lands on, but
Whoa,
they
really
saw
aggressive.
her come in the lane. I don't know what they're doing. The ult does come off, and that'll get a kill for them, but Vayne will flash into tower range here and pick up the next kill. Just taking a lot of damage in the trade.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say it went a lot better for you than I would have expected, and you even Ez got a kill.
Yeah.
You traded for a Vayne kill, but
Yeah,
it doesn't make it the right play.
Yeah, if I were that Vi, I would have waited till you were level 6. She was level 5 when she first entered the lane, and she turned level 6 during the fight.
Yeah.
And once again, Lee Sin coming
Nice
in.
stun.
Trying,
Nice stun.
yeah, just on the very edge. Thresh going in for this.
That 2v1 support.
Yeah. Even if that was just Vi, I don't think he could have won that.
Yeah. Oh, when the Q lands,
You gotta go.
you got to go. No, that's not true. When the Q lands, you don't have to go.
I think it's true.
Cho. Okay, good.
I think we have Adam backseating us here in the Twitch chat. Either
That's
him or
good.
Badger.
Haters gonna hate.
Then Italy opting to go the Sheen as their first component of the Trinity Force against Cho'Gath.
I'm.
Oh, and he does land
Oh.
Tibbers and goes in after Fizz uses his Trickster.
Yeah, the W missed. She threw the W in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
That's just a mechanical error. That's fine. That'll come with. It'll happen less and less the more you play.
Yeah, it'll always happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see the two junglers meeting up and just gonna start punching
Lee
each
Sin-
other in the face.
Yeah. Lisa's
Both
gonna
flashes blown.
destroy her.
Oh, Leona's ult does miss. The box comes down, and Leona's just gonna get focused down for another kill.
Vi, before you fight there, realize that Lee Sin is 4-1, and he's a much stronger duelist, especially early.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Nidalee, I think it's typical to go. I want to say Phage before Sheen, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Unless you know you're gonna win your lane and can burst down people early, yeah, you want to get phased first. And against Cho'Gath, who has a lot of sustain, yeah. You're not gonna be bursting him down anytime soon.
Cho, you should be ulting minions just to get your stacks.
Yep. Oh yeah, you want to try to get those stacks off as early as you can. Lee Sin coming in for the gank here, trying to pinch off Nidalee between the brushes. Does the Q land? The Q does land. Nidalee does flash way too early. Wait for the Q, man. But Lee Sin miscalculating the damage here, and that is going to be a kill for Vi, and that is a
Good
double
counter
kill.
game. And good live, Nidalee. You should. What he was saying is he's gonna hit you with Q, then he's gonna jump on you. Once he jumps on you, then flash. Because if you flash it before, he can still just jump on you
Yep.
and close the distance of the flash as well.
Okay, Vayne now picking out Blade of the Ruined King. Ezreal doesn't even have his phase. He's sitting on. Oh, he's sitting on 1,100 gold right now. Yeah, so I hope Ezreal's paying attention to that because, yeah, he doesn't have the power that Vayne does with her items right now.
Yeah, purple would definitely win an all-in right now. Ez has no mana.
Oh, the hook
Vayne
does
has her
land on
board.
Vayne. No!
That's a
Follow
win.
the hook in on that, man. Vayne popping your ult here, and Ezreal should be going down, I think. Yeah, one more. Oh! Leona grabs the kill.
Vayne did back off in her defense.
Yeah.
But yeah. Better communication. I don't know. Maybe she just thought he was dead.
Either way, it's still a kill, so they
Yeah.
should be getting the bottom turret for this. Oh. Lee Sin does miss the Q, but Dragon's Rage kick comes in, and that should be a kill. Then his blade lands on to Lee Sin, but he's gonna back off.
Leona should have been going in to help her earlier, like, even if it's just to help her escape. Because you saw Lee there.
Yeah.
Blow him up, Annie. There it is.
Tibbers.
Remember, it's hard for, as Fizz, you gotta realize, if you dodge her stun with your pull on her Q, it's still gonna, she still has her stun up.
Mm-hmm. Is he gonna go for it?
Don't.
Oh, don't do it.
Good decision. Alright. Really even game so far.
Mm-hmm.
But Purple has
Oh,
the...
Vi coming in with her ult here. You're not going to be able to get the Thresh Lantern off from that. Good play from Thresh to pick that up. Definitely trying to lock him, the rest of the team up, just to save Ezreal. And Vi can't decide what he's doing and ends up taking too many turret shots.
Yeah.
That was a really good peel from Thresh.
Yes. He did well for himself.
Oh.
Did Fizz just get flashed?
I can't tell you honestly.
I'm gonna jump back and then jump forward again. Yeah, Fizz didn't. He sold his door and didn't end up buying a flask later. If you're gonna do flask, start it. Don't buy it this late. It's just a laning. It's an early laning item.
Yeah, that's interesting. Lee Sin gonna be picking up the kill on the Fizz for sticking around way too long and like.
Yeah, Lee Sin's so far ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But he should be using those to definitely force more objectives at this point. They still haven't picked out Dragon, and I can't remember the last time Lee Sin's been top to get the next tower.
Yeah, they need to pick up. Blue needs to pick up Dragon now. They just got an advantage, and Lee's so far ahead. They should be picking up tower, and then he can go work top after Dragon's down. Because you don't want to go. If you, in general, you don't want to go top. Dragon's up. But if you do, you just have to know that means I'm sacrificing Dragon.
Has been destroyed.
And sometimes that's a trade you want to make. But.
Oh, Annie going in for the flash Tibbers here. Is she going to be able to get one more Q off before Nilly jumps away? Got one more Q? Nope. Nope. Can't get it. Purple team posturing to look for Dragon here. They realize Annie is top, and they see the bot lane. So good call on them to start the Dragon off.
Yeah, that's a good.
And Leona should just be trying to juggle the aggro there with the Dragon. Vi shouldn't be having to tank all of the damage up.
Yeah. And even if you're not, you should be juggling it. Like moving closer than Vi to the Dragon.
Vi going with the Q, and oh. Yeah, that's the ult in from Vi, and the perfect solar flare to lock down Ezreal in that. That'll be a kill off the Dragon. But it looks like they
came back right there.
Yep. Blue team does pick up a tower in retaliation, so they're still, you know, dead even in gold at this point.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
But Purple does have the kills on their carries.
Yep, that's true. Vi going in on Lee Sin here. The rest of the purple team is going to try to follow it up. Vayne coming in, gets to condemn against the wall, but can't see him after that. Is going to get their silver bolts knocked off, but not enough damage to finish anybody off at this point.
Yeah, Vayne's had some really great stuns this game.
Yep. What's Cho'Gath looking like for stacks? Right? He does have 5 stacks.
That's a questionable decision by.
Oh, failed the flash, and Annie should be. Oh,
I got her.
Oh, yep. Last tick of the night. Fizz going in to get the kill onto her. Lee Sin did miss the Q. Flay coming in and a knock up on top of that. Solar Flare going to lock up 3 members of the team. Shark coming in from Fizz. Oh, that stuff's going down all over the place right now. But it's definitely looking better for purple team at the end of this. Ezreal just coming in a little too late to do too much in that fight.
Annie, good on you to get your auto attacks off to secure that kill. Often Annie's autos are the difference between a kill and someone walking away with under 100 HP.
And
ooh, Nilly going a little too deep there. A properly placed pop-up could have done it. Oof.
not enough to get the kill on that, unfortunately.
I've been loving these games recently. They're high kills and even.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about Leona. You picked up her Sightstone, but she still has her Warding Totem Trinket. So as soon as you pick that up, you need to switch it out for a Sweeping Lens. Thresh has yet to pick up his Sightstone, which is not
Sightstone should be either your first item after or your second, depending on if you have enough money for it and if you're pushing.
Always try to make it your first item, though.
Yeah, between that and your upgraded Relic Shield.
Yeah.
The only time I wouldn't take it first is if you're being pushed in constantly, and so you don't really need wards as much.
Vi coming in from the backside, looking to pick up Annie. Zenith's Blade lands, and that is going to be a good solar flare onto Cho'Gath, but he's really tanky at this point. Vi coming in, dunks everybody down, and Nidalee picks up the kill on that.
Blue team flanking in from behind and picking up the kill on Vi.
Yeah, Leona is going really far in, but Vayne using her ultimate to come in. Shark comes in onto the Thresh, and they're just going to be locking up everybody else at this point, and this is where purple team's going to be looking to get a good lead ahead. Ezreal is at the top side tower, but they should be able to, purple team should stay here and try to pick up the next turret as well.
Yeah, keep pushing. Don't let him get that.
Yep. They're pinging it out.
This is where purple's team advantage is coming in because they have the kills and the carries.
Yep. So Ezreal does pick up that tower there. The purple team does get the middle inner turret, which, you know, if you're really looking at it, that's probably better for purple team.
Oh yeah, definitely. They got 2 turrets.
Yeah. Oh. Nam's getting down on Vayne to get a kill from that.
Once you got that second turret, you needed it back. Overstaying is like a big issue.
Yep.
Look, press tab and hold it and look at the death timers. See who's up, and you realize like we're lower, they've just bought. We need to get back.
Yeah. You know, no matter what happens this game, I'm proud of blue team. They have 3 other members of their team picking up just wards.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of that. But
they gotta place them, you know. But
they have to because Thresh doesn't have a Sightstone.
Yeah. So they're trying to make up for that, I guess.
No, it's good for you to buy that many wards, but in addition to that, Thresh needs to have a Sightstone and the warding totem should be going away for sweepers.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on jungler and support.
Vi going with their ultimate here to lock up Thresh, and she's just going to die. Vayne now coming in. Doesn't get the Dem off the Ezreal, but that is going to be a dead Ezreal nonetheless.
Yeah, blue team pretty spread out.
Oof. That was a good cue from Cho'Gath there. They should just be trying to run away at this point. We're looking, it's 23 minutes in, and Ezreal still has not completed his Trinity Force.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not looking too great for him.
It's a farm issue. Also, we're hitting 2, but not really anyone there to follow it up. In
Yeah,
position
Leon
to
is
follow
just
it up.
trying to go way too ham here.
Yeah.
She ends up dying for that. That's happened a few times. The Thresh hook does
Nice
land.
hook.
Great one. But yeah, Fizz doesn't actually end up jumping over the box. The Q misses. Could he actually get away from this? Oh yeah, looks like he's actually gonna get away. Oh,
Oh,
Lee wanted it. Not
Thresh,
enough.
when you land a long range hook like that, go ahead and ult like as soon as it hits, and your second drag will pull him into the wall, and it guarantees that it hits, that your ult hits. It only works on a long range hook though, because you'll pull him through the wall.
Oh wow. Lee Sin opting to go into the team with the ult on. Thresh does land the hook, and that is going to be a dead Vi in return here.
Lee brought her in, so she ended up popping all of them up. But it was still a good move because it was a 4 versus 1 then.
Vayne popping the ult here to try to go in, but she's going to leave behind Cho'Gath to go for Thresh here. She does get the ult, and that is going to be a dead Annie no matter what happens. Now,
If she can clean this up, this could be game.
Unstoppable.
Lee's gonna make it away, so it at least should be an inhibitor, but
yeah. Yeah, they got a
they don't
minion
have
wave.
minions.
They got a minion wave coming right now.
yeah, I'm wrong about it being game then, because of the min. It wouldn't have been game anyways, because of the minion
No.
wave. But they could still at least get mid tower, if not.
Yeah, they're just gonna opt to try to get the side towers, but only Leona is in the top lane right now.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
That's fine. They got one off of it.
The ping coming down on the dragon there. Is that the second dragon? Or it's gotta be the third. Maybe.
Yeah, that's third. That's the nice thing about you broadcasting it, because I can go back and check stuff like that. Gives me the freedom to do that. Yeah, they're gonna take this down really quickly. Blue has no vision on it.
Pause coming
Okay,
out.
yay! Way to pause.
So, yeah, we'll take a second look through builds here. Vi picks up a Brutalizer and then is gonna go for Trinity Force. Like if you know you're gonna go Trinity Force, I'd say forgo the Brutalizer and just try to get the Trinity Force as soon as you can.
Reconnected.
Yeah. Also, when you're behind, I wouldn't get Trinity Force.
Well,
I would
they're
get
not. They're not behind.
But Vi is.
Yeah, Vi. Yeah. Yeah, she does have 7 deaths at this
Purple team
point.
has slain the dragon.
Yeah. Although her level's not bad, but they don't really have anyone. Well, I guess mids start to go tanky. I guess it's fine.
Sorry. He's yawning. Oh, great ult from Annie, locked down a couple. With Vi coming in now, and then Annie picks up a kill onto the fishy fish. And that is a double kill coming out for Annie there. Great turnaround. That ultimate definitely locked her up and was able to get them killed. The Thresh hook coming in. But Nidalee with her jumps should be able to get away.
Wow, Blue. I'm surprised Blue just rocked that.
Yeah, great fight from blue team there. Annie was able to actually initiate that fight off of, yeah.
Annie, don't go back there. Use Tibbers to tank the tower for your team, and
Purple team's
so
turret
they don't
has
have to
been
take any
destroyed.
damage, and then you can get another tower. They had like 4 down, I think.
They did,
Yeah.
but now they only have 1. Leona's only the one dead there. Thresh going for Sunfire Cape.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Over like a
I think I
Randuin?
would have rather seen. Yeah, I would have rather seen Randuin's because
Oh, shoot.
yeah, Randuin's would be better.
Everyone just deciding to back away from that whole disaster.
She walks into a bush. Oh, hey guys, and then everyone just leaves.
They try to back initial again and they get out. But Purple Team's going to be able to reclaim their ward control in the jungle. Because still, Thresh does not have its Sightstone.
Yeah, Thresh, Sightstone for all support. Sightstone, the gold item, and tier 2 boots are your first 3 things.
Well, I don't know. On Thresh, I won't. Most of the time, I won't get the gold generation item. Like if I'm playing Thresh and I know we'll be able to win or go even at least, I'll pick up a ruby crystal first buy and go right into Sightstone.
Yeah, but you don't get a gold item at all?
No, you really don't need it. Once you're able to get that Sightstone, you're more tanky than the other lane. So you're able to force more fights early on. But that's just personal preference, I think. It's not saying anything about the gold generation items. Fight not going so well for blue team this time. Ezreal gets exhausted. They're going to be looking to pick up a couple more kills onto Cho'Gath here, but they do run into the wall. Zenith Blade comes in, and that's going to be shut down, and that is probably going to be an ace off of this.
Yeah, if not a game, inhibitor.
Team double kill.
Oh, sorry. If not the game, that's at least inhibitor.
Yeah.
I had my mic up, I didn't
Turret
realize.
has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
I'm not a huge fan of Annie going the Rylai as the second item, but
Yeah, she needs more damage.
Annie has great burst potential when you build her.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, get like a Rylai's into a needlessly large rod item.
Wait, Rylai's or Rod of Ages?
Sorry, Rod of Ages. Thank you. Into a
She's
needlessly
got that.
large, into a needlessly large rod item.
Yeah.
Any of them can work. I would probably.
Go take that bottom wave of farm. You're really behind at this point. Just need to try to get some farm for yourself.
But also, they need to be aware of
Well,
possible Baron.
yeah, I mean, even if they knew that they were doing Baron, they wouldn't be able to stop them.
They would have some trouble. Yeah. I think Purple should be able to. If Purple plays this properly, they're gonna win. That's what you do when you're ahead. You make the other team choose between 2 things that are both bad.
Yeah. Give them a no-win scenario.
Exactly. Oh, Lee!
He does get the save card to get out of that. And that's a great cue from Cho'Gath to keep him at bay. A lot of damage coming down, but that is a 2-man solar player and a fish on top of that onto Thresh that should be taking him down. Flay coming in to prolong the inevitable, but he does actually end up getting out, and no death so far from either team until Cho'Gath noms the crap out of the fish. And Vi gets
Cho'Gath
the
likes
ult.
fish.
Yep. Thresh hook does land, but they're just on the lamb at this point.
Yeah. Just.
Yeah, they don't. They only have one down, but the Ezreal could be going. Oh, yep, there it goes. Last hit from Vayne gets Ezreal, but in retaliation, they need to pick up the Vi. Literally going all the way in there.
Literally just jumps onto the wall,
Shut down.
onto the box by Thresh. It was sitting there for like a really long time, and she just looks like she's just diving for it. Be aware of where your team is, what your team is doing, and that you're jumping into like a lot of them and a CC. But they do get the inhibitor down, and they have Baron. They're gonna buy now, and they're gonna be so far ahead after they buy.
Yeah, Ezreal looking to get either Essence Reaver, probably Essence Reaver, I think, is the second item. With how their purple team is building, I like the Blade of the Ruin King as the second item for Ezreal.
Yeah, I would. And then if you're choosing between Bloodthirster and Essence Reaver, at this point, I would say Bloodthirster. The mana passive isn't doing anything for you really, because you're just going to be team fighting. You're not going to run out of mana.
But you do get the cooldown reduction.
Yeah. I just don't think that. I think the gold of what's going into that passive isn't going to be utilized well enough. And the shield be something at least.
Yeah, blue team just has no wards to counteract any action that the purple team's doing in their jungle. And they're gonna get caught out here because they just don't have any vision on the purple team. So, go. Go do things.
Here we go.
Ah, Thresh does get a great play. They keep the Viabate, but she comes back in with her ultimate, and that is going to be Lee Sin going down. They're going to keep pushing out on this here. Q lands onto Thresh here, but a good Q from Cho'Gath locks up the rest of the team. Vayne picks up a second kill here. Fox coming down on the Thresh, but a good condemn from Vayne will kill Cho'Gath. And that is 3 down so far. 2 more to end the game for purple team. 1 more, and that is going to be the ace and should be the game.
Yep. Fizz, quick thing, when you know you're gonna die like that in a team fight, go ahead and throw out your ult. You want to get it off if you can.
Blue team's turret has been
But
destroyed.
good fight, good game. It was really close and for like the first 20 plus minutes. So.
Yeah. Any ending remarks about that game?
There was one thing that I kept saying. I would say, get a Sightstone if you're a support. Don't overstay. There's a lot of that. That's like part of the reason why the kills were so high. It was teams overstaying, like getting an objective and then just staying while you have low health and getting picked off. What did you think?
Yeah, no, definitely.